Hey, Chet's Crew and other viewers. I know the lighting's not right great on this, and I just wanted to put out this little short video and let people know what's been going on with me the last couple of days. On Saturday, the 20th, the morning of my birthday, I woke up and my health had taken a turn for the worst. All I want to share right now is that it's making it really hard for me to be in the setting position for any amount of time, and it's taken my pain level from bad to excruciating. And yesterday morning, the pain had got so bad that, and if anybody knows me, like I despise going to the hospital, and but the pain had got so bad that I ended up calling 911 to get an ambulance to come and get me. And with somebody my size, like I shared with you before, that I'm over 600 pounds, and somebody my size, it's not that easy to just call an ambulance and have them come and pick you up and go. Like they have to have extra hands, and they have to have a special stretcher for me, and it's an ordeal. And so it took. So I called the ambulance. First ambulance showed up, and they assessed me, and then they had to call in the other ambulance with the bigger stretcher. Then of course they need extra hands, so they had to call in some guys from the local fire department there. So they'd have at least three people on each side to put me in the stretcher. So it's pretty for me with my social anxiety and very low self-image to start with. Like it's not an easy ordeal to go through that. I have to have all these people come to my home to just to help get me in an ambulance. And I know there's going to be people out there that'll say, like, just lose the weight and you won't have to deal with that no more, but it's not that simple. I'm an addict. I've been diagnosed with an addiction to food, and anybody who's ever been addicted to anything like alcohol or drugs or anything like that, like a food addiction is a real addiction. And it's my drug of choice, and it's what's killing me. And like a lot of drug addicts are dying from their addiction, a lot of alcoholics are dying from their addiction, and I'm no different. It's my addiction is slowly killing me. But anyway, so it took almost 2 hours to navigate the health system there. And our health system here in Nova Scotia is very overworked and understaffed, and it's in a horrible shape right now. And I even discussed it with the technicians there yesterday, like, in the ambulance drivers, and they were telling me the same thing. Like it's the system is kind of broken right now. And I mean, and I'm not dissing these people in no way, shape, or form. They were doing their best, and I do nothing but commend these people for helping me out the way they did. And they got me in the ambulance and got me down to our local hospital here in Shelburne. Their emergency department was closed. The next closest town in Liverpool was also closed. So they ended up taking me an hour's trip to the closest possible destination that was open. That's Yarmouth. And I figured where I was going by ambulance that I would be able to get to see somebody right away. Well, that wasn't the case. They took me down. The ambulance attendant stayed with me until we went through the triage part. They took some blood from me to be the first test. and I was to meet with a doctor and do some other tests and see where it would go from there. And but anyway, instead of being taken in and seen to where I'd come in by the ambulance, I was just kind of put into a wheelchair while my wife was bringing my wheelchair down, and just kind of wheeled out into the outpatients department and sat there to wait. And like I said earlier in this, it's excruciating pain for me to be in the setting position, and I'm in a lot of pain right now shooting this video, but I just wanted to get it out to let people know what's been going on. And so anyway, I sat there in the outpatients department for almost 4 hours, and till I finally seen a sign, because I wasn't right in. I was off to the side where I was in my wheelchair, and my wheelchair is quite large, and they want people to be 6 feet apart in the waiting rooms, so I was kind of off to the side, and I didn't see the sign right away, like until I had already been there like 3.5 hours, saying that the wait for non-emergent cases, which I had then guessed that they had put me into that category, that the minimum wait time was 10 hours. So I started out my journey at 10 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, that's when I called 911. And by the time they had to go through all the logistics to get the ambulance and stretcher and the fireman to put me in the ambulance and get me down there, it was around 3 o'clock. And so coming on towards 6:30 something to 7, like I was just in so much excruciating pain, and then seeing the sign saying that it might have been another 6 to 7 hours before I was able to see anybody, I just couldn't wait any longer. Like, it was just, I said to my wife, like, and she was upset with me because she wanted me to actually see the doctor, and I truly did want to see the doctor myself, but I just couldn't take the pain any longer, and I said, we gotta go, like, I can't do this. And so anyway, she kind of reluctantly went along with me, and I got myself wheeled out to the van, and got in the van, and it was excruciating. Another hour or more drive in excruciating pain to get home here. And then I just put the over-the-counter pain pills to me that I've been taking to try to handle some Advil and Tylenol, and put that to me, and went to bed, and I've been in bed ever since. And I just got up this morning, and actually my wheelchair is still out in the van. I can't even get that in because I just not up to it, going out and getting it in. I'm sitting here in an old Venrez chair, and it's really hurting to do this, but I just wanted people to know, like, I'm not exactly sure with how much frequency I'll be able to put out videos here in the next future, short future. And but luckily, like, I've got a lot of content already on there, and like, for people that hasn't gone back and looked at my older videos, I do have a lot of videos. I think I've got over 170 some videos, like or maybe even close to 180 now, I'm not sure, but I do have plenty of content, and I asked my subscribers and followers and viewers to please bear with me. It's not that I don't want to be making content, because I really do, and I really enjoy it, and it helps me both. It helps me mentally as well. Like, it helps me just as much. Sorry about that, my camera cut off for some reason. But as I was saying, it helps me doing these videos. Like, it helps my social anxiety, even though, like, I'm not facing anybody, I'm just facing the camera, but I know it's going out there to people, and it's kind of almost like therapeutic to me, like, to know that the things I'm saying to my camera are going out there and touching other people, and other people respond and put comments, and that really helps me. And so anyway, like I say, I do really appreciate anybody that watches my videos and the comments and stuff, and really appreciate it. And if you could please just be patient. And I know I put up pictures, I know I put up videos like this in the past saying the same things, and I appreciate your patience through that. And like with my physical limitations and my mental illnesses and my physical illnesses, like it just it's something that I have to go through, and and in turn my viewers and followers and subscribers have to put up with it. Well, and I do apologize for that, but it's unforeseen. I believe me, I didn't plan on waking up on the morning of my birthday and my pain levels increasing exponentially, but and anybody who's been watching my videos over the past couple of weeks knows that I've been dealing with a lot of pain here in the past couple of weeks anyway, and then for it to get worse on the morning of my birthday was nothing to write home about. But anyway, with that, I'm going to cut this off here. I think I've explained myself well, and it's getting pretty hard to sit on this old hard chair here. So, but anyway, it wasn't funny, and I know, but I just want people to know that I'm still in good spirits. So, and I'll end this video the way I'd end all my videos. That if you can't laugh with me, laugh at me, but keep laughing. Have a nice day.